to get pressure. Sometimes that's what happens when you rely too much on scheme.
Fake to Jennings, looking for Beckham Jr. Slips, comes back, and makes his first catch in the NFL, and that'll be good for a first down. Yeah, he's not coming out for series right now. Bottom of your screen. Manning, a lot of time. Pumping, looking, and he gets Beckham Jr. after all that time on the cross. So he has a second catch. Fake to Williams. Manning coming near side. It's Beckham Jr. He's got a first down. Blitz coming. Manning going for Beckham Jr. He made the catch. Touchdown. First NFL touchdown from Odell Beckham Jr. He's been worth the wait, John.
We saw him spark this crowd earlier. The PI that really got this game turned around. They talk about the speed, they talk about the hands. It looks to me like this kid's got the total package, going up high point in the football.
Cole, the longtime star of that group in his 10th season. Whoa. Catches made there by Odell Beckham, who had a hamstring injury that took him out of training camp, took him out of preseason, took him out of the first 4 games of the season, and then had his coming out party last week. Here they come. Manning under pressure, gets jostled with throws, and it's caught. It's going to be a first down. Beckham will make it a first and goal, and a flag at the end of the play. The face mask, but instead no foul, first and goal.
Just look how quickly this guy can stop, and these are professional corners on the outside. Saw it last week, and seeing it again here. Any grasp of that face mask? Well, maybe the index finger, if you want to count that in the thumb.
Right now on the Giants sideline. They trail 7-0. We begin the second quarter, and this is Odell Beckham Jr. That's a good run. He picks up 13 for another first down. Beckham trying to get off the field. That's already the 3rd penalty against the Giants in the game after 10 last week. Manning looking around. And flag comes down. Beckham a touchdown. I think they're going to call Brandon Carr. Odell Beckham, he runs the post corner route.
That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Yeah, you see the grab there by Brandon Carr as Beckham tries to come back out of the route. But again, when you're running those kinds of routes, Tom, and the receiver is going to start to the middle and come back out, they've been better than anyone, even those in the organization, could have expected. All day to throw it. And far short of a first down. The catch is made by Beckham Jr. And that is Beckham. It'll be first and goal for the Giants in the 5-yard line.
3 receivers to this side as Donnell motions over here. Goes Beckham to the right. And Eli going to Beckham. Got it. First down at the 35. 3rd down gain of 18.
I don't think the Giants really know what they have in Odell Beckham Jr. for another score.
Just totally pulled it away from him. Manning the Giants in a big hole. Gotta get something going. There's Odell Beckham Jr. down the sideline. Beckham into open space. He's got great speed. Beckham at the 30 finally goes down at the 25 as he was being chased by the safety Mike Adams. Mike Adams, much needed play for the Giants.
I like it. Try Odell Beckham against Toller. It's a different matchup. Watch him come out of his break, find the ball. Excellent throw by Eli, and off he goes. This man is extremely fast.
Here's Odell Beckham Jr. using the sideline and getting out of bounds.
You get what you deserve in this league. If you're not ready to play on any given night, you'll get beat.
2nd and 10. Newsome spins away from Pugh. Good pass rush he put on. And Eli did a good job to complete that out to Odell Beckham at the 46-yard line, a first down. 3rd and 16. Beckham. Odell's mom was a track coach. 3rd and 10 instead. And this one is caught by Beckham, who'll use the sideline and get a first down. Very much changing times for the Giants, and Eli and Coughlin remain the constant. And that's one of the good things that they have coming up. Odell Beckham Jr. with the grab, 29-yard line. Terrific catch.
If you're a Giant fan, you have a lot to look forward to with this young man. I saw him catch the ball off the jugs machine, laying down on the ground with one hand like it was a baseball.
Circle City. Fourth down. It's short, gonna have to run for it with Beckham, and he won't get there.
Manning has got the first down. Pass caught by Odell Beckham Jr. The way that he did when he led the league in interceptions last season. On 2nd and 10. Manning's going to air it out. He's got a man, and the catch made by Beckham. And Odell Beckham Jr. got behind Richard Sherman. And the rookie good for 44 yards. How about that throw and catch? Double move on the outside. He gets Richard Sherman running. You see the outside move and then up the field. And here's Beckham, right side. What a catch. This kid is becoming a star in a blink. Only his 5th game. And he's down inside the 5, working on Burley, a gain of 26. Patience here in the no huddle. 2nd and 6. Manning steps into it, has Beckham. And Odell Beckham Jr.'s got a first down across the 30, a gain of 7. Pass is caught. Beckham, first down. I think this Giants team has played exceptionally hard here today. Here's a little reverse. It's Beckham. And the rookie Odell Beckham's got a first down. I mean, it's just not that easy for some guys to come into the league. Somebody who missed the entire preseason, the first 4 weeks of the regular season, and he's hit the ground flying. That doesn't even make sense, but he's hit the ground running for the Giants. First down, Beckham.
2nd and 8. They do another quick hitter. This is Beckham's first catch of the game, and Odell Beckham Jr. has the grab, and he's out near a first down. Be about a yard shy, coming off back-to-back 100-yard games. Certainly Tom Coughlin hasn't forgot how to coach. 3rd down. Manning near side. There's Beckham. Tries to reach out with those go-go gadget hands.
Watch him pluck the ball, and then watch at the end. He's going to stretch it out right there.
Yeah.
I think he gets the first.
However, the chains are on the other side of the field, so they have to march all the way across. Giants 3 of 9 on 3rd down today. Manning in trouble. Steps up, throws on the run. Nicely done to Odell Beckham Jr. He's got a first down. Manning was inches shy of getting dropped, but he found Beckham Jr. Just his 3rd catch today.
Nell over there to help him out.
He's not even getting a hand on Lynch. This time it's blocked up. This time Manning going deep for Beckham Jr. Did he catch it? He did!
Oh my goodness. Watch the leaping ability.
Oh.
Well, let's see where he brings this in. Possession there. That's a great catch. Phenomenal catch. Jim Harbaugh quickly, expeditiously throws the challenge flag.
Well, he's going to waste the timeout because his backside was down, I do believe. Let's see.
Just watch this, Kevin. Look at the jumping ability. The concentration, right? Yeah.
Oh,
that's a catch.
That's as good as it gets.
San Francisco is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch.
So he's been off for a couple of weeks. Here comes a corner blitz, something to do with some frequency, and the pass is caught over the middle by Beckham, and he gets ridden to the turf. Now it's 3rd and goal. 13th play of the drive. Eli stepping up, fires, touchdown. Odell Beckham. Well, the Giants scored in their first drive last week. That's the only time they got into the end zone. And tonight, a very impressive 80-yard drive.
Nice job by the young rookie, Odell Beckham, just finding the little hole in the zone. No man coverage. You just find a little gap, sit right there on the goal line, and then sit down for the touchdown. And he has stepped up and played all 3 linebacker positions and played very well.
Play action and the roll, and Manning throws, and the catch by Beckham. I'm telling you, this guy will make some of the most amazing catches you've ever seen. I mean, that's like a B+ for him.
I don't know how you end up covering this guy.
Is the running back. Play action. And Manning's going to heave one. There's a flag. Beckham, a one-handed catch. How in the world?
Oh, my goodness.
And Brandon Carr was back there. I mean, he is insane. How do you make that catch?
Oh, my goodness. This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Number 39. Penalties decline. Result of the play. Touchdown.
You have to be kidding me. That is impossible. That is absolutely impossible what he just did. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
It's in the conversation.
Wow. After being fouled. I mean, he was clearly fouled on the play. And that's clean. That's not. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, he does it basically with his thumb and his forefinger. Here's Bill Vinovich. This should stand.
Ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
Once more, at least.
His foot clearly in bounds. Fights off the foul of Brandon Carr. Goes up with his inside hand, never puts the other hand on the ball, stays in bounds. It's ridiculous.
You got Beckham at the bottom right there. He's going against Skandrick. Manning looks that way, and the catch is made in front of Skandrick. Just another grab, and that one was very routine for this guy.
Odell Beckham makes a great move here. I mean, Skandrick is right there. Eli, though, is smoking hot. He's now putting it away from the body.
Beckham will go there. So you have four receivers to the right side. Eli will pick a favorite one, and it's number 13 spinning out of a tackle. Runs into his own man, Donnell. Otherwise, he would have had more. Beckham wide to the right, all by himself. They'll have a lot of room to roam, and they're going to throw it to him. And they're going to let him take off, and then Beckham tries to stiff arm a guy out of the way, and that'll take us to the end of the half. I knew we'd get there eventually.
Fighting for the playoffs, even though it's not that, it feels like that.
And a roll, everybody rolling right. Open up. Beckham, first down. And you might get a flag at the end of it. Crowd wants it. Oh, here it comes, yeah. And Manning over the middle, and it's Beckham who makes the catch, but he cannot get the first down.
He has that it factor. Second down and 5. Play action. Manning with time. Comes near side to that man, Odell Beckham Jr. for the first down. Daniel Fells in motion. Play action. Manning with time. Comes near side to Beckham, who comes back to make the catch. And stiff arm out of bounds. They can't afford to have any more guys go down offensively.
The one thing, when you watch him on film, he's got 9 catches and 20-plus yards. You wonder how this guy went undrafted.
Beckham slips a tackle, makes a move. Odell Beckham Jr. all the way across the 35.
He's inside of Preston Parker here, who's just going to cause a natural pick by just staying there. Odell Beckham Jr. shows his ability of yards after carry, just the explosiveness, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and find those open creases and lanes to make explosive plays.
Manning finds Odell Beckham Jr. across midfield, and Beckham goes down at the 45. Manning finds Beckham again.
Second down. Manning guns it over the middle to Beckham. First and goal, Giants down to the 8-yard line. Well, right now he's at the bottom of your screen, split far to the left on this first down formation. And they're throwing the football, and they're looking for Beckham down the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness. In traffic, he just snatched it away from Jason McCourty. How about that?
That's just down at the bottom. McCourty is the guy who plays up against teams' best receivers. He's pressing him, just beats him by speed, one-on-one. Eli puts that ball up on out there, but Odell Beckham is able to show. He's able to find that ball, use his hand-eye coordination, and come down with a huge play for this offense.
118, where's that?
Put it in his hands again. And he's down to the 15. Eli to the end zone. And it is a touchdown for Odell Beckham Jr. Well, that was the Odell Beckham Jr. drive for the Giants.
Working one-on-one again. They're not pressing at the line of scrimmage. They're letting him get that free release. They've got to challenge him at the line of scrimmage. He is too explosive, too fast to try to disrupt him.
Blitz coming this time. And I'm not sure if Beckham hung on. They said he did.
The Bengals in the Queen City earlier this year. One of only 3 Bengals losses.
Beckham Jr.
Manning on 3rd down to the end zone. It's Beckham. Touchdown.
We saw the catch on Sunday night with the one hand, and just imagine what happens when he can get 2 hands on it. It's going to be virtually impossible to separate Odell Beckham Jr. from the football, working out of the slot. There's a little rub play right there. And if you get it to him and he has an opportunity to get his hands on it, I just don't know if anybody's going to be able to take it out of those hands.
Redskins touchdown drive. Giants back to work from their 20. As Manning throws, there is a flag. Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. makes the catch inside the 10 to the end zone. Touchdown, his 2nd today.
Watch Eli. Let's see if he gives a hard stare to the right before he unleashes this thing to Odell Beckham Jr. He's hard right, and then boom, here I come right back in. There was a lot of flow by that secondary, watching Eli's eyes to the outside. There they are right there. And here comes Odell Beckham Jr. What a nice play design.
2nd down and 5 for the Giants. Beckham. On the wide receiver screen, he picks up a 1st down. Giants look to get the ball to his hands. 2nd down and 8. Manning off the pump fake, connects with Beckham for a Giants 1st down. Beckham in Redskins territory. After Beckham, it is his 5th 100-yard game. Flag down as Beckham makes the catch. Redskins may have had 12 men on the field.
Yeah, it looked like that, Kenny. I don't think he got off.
But led the nation in rushing last season. It's Beckham again. He makes the catch. 2nd and goal. Beckham. He's got it. Touchdown.
To do all the number of different things, you know, from the wide receiver position, it's too soft of a cushion at that stage of the field by David Amerson. You've got to be a little bit tighter in that spot where the line of scrimmage was.
Stories continue to be written. And all the talk shows, will he be back for a 12th? 3rd down and 10. Manning quickly throws. Look at the one-handed grab by Beckham Jr. He is denied 1st down yardage. What a catch this is. It might not be a 1st down. It might not be a touchdown. But what a catch this is by Beckham.
They've got Ruben Randall and Beckham out there. They look like they were going to run a little rub route, get him out to the sideline. But what a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. Offensive line, we always said, go get your running backs and wide receivers out of the pile, because they're going to try to hit as many times and get as many stuff as they can.
Odell Beckham Jr. in the back of the end zone, a touchdown. Penalty flag is thrown.
There's a little, looks like miscommunication between Tremaine Johnson and T.J. McDonald on the back end. That's an easy toss and catch right there for Eli Manning and Odell Beckham Jr.
Manning, the long ball to Beckham, and that's all she wrote for a touchdown. Second touchdown today, his 11th on the year. Already the Giants rookie record holder for touchdowns and receiving yards.
See him on the inside here. They're going to Ruben Randall him. He's just going to take a double move. He's going to fake like he's hitting it outside. Runs the fly right through the middle of that team down the seam. Just explosiveness.
Giants 6 out of 10 on 3rd down. Beckham again. And he's close to midfield. For a number of penalties by two teams in a game. In the hands of Beckham. Got a nice block from Ogletree.
And with time, he throws. It is Beckham. From the 42. Fourth catch of the first quarter. Second career pick for Harris, who was signed off the Lions practice squad by the Giants earlier this season. Now Beckham picks up a first down on second and 10. Manning steps up. He dumps it off. Beckham inside the 10. 7 touchdowns scored by the Eagles on special teams. 2 kickoff returns, 2 punt returns, 3 block punts. Manning to Beckham. And Beckham picks up the Giants' first down out to the 2 times in the last 4 games. He was sat down for the first quarter by Coughlin, and now it's Beckham on the slant. Beckham to the Philadelphia 34-yard line. Another Giants first down. Play clock winding down. Manning throws. What a catch. Not enough for a first down, but another spectacular catch by Beckham.
I tell you what, this guy is a bundle of energy. And look at the elevation, the extension. He's just that little touch as he's coming down by Brandon Boykin is going to be enough for him to be considered down by contact. You can see right there as he comes to the ground. So he is going to be down by contact. There's another touch right there. But he pops up.
They wound up fighting over Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, we'll stack it up.
It is Beckham Jr. again. He breaks 3 and will take it all the way for a Giants touchdown, just like he did it in high school. When he was out on the field with Eli Manning down in New Orleans, 63 yards.
He must have ran a route like that for Eli and Peyton down in New Orleans there. Okay? Great route.
He's one of those guys you can play so well against all day. We'll see what happens at the top. Jalen Watkins gets him in coverage. A little stumble at the top right there. Now you got trouble. Now you just got to have a better angle. As Malcolm Jenkins comes over to help out, he's got to be a little bit more balanced in his approach.